So as an extension of the things we've talked about before with club selection, I really think it's a very important skill, and something that a lot of people are underdeveloped on is how far do they hit each particular club. A lot of people have got a rough idea of, oh, I drive the ball this far, or I hit my 150-yard club is this particular club, or whatever it might be. But really, as soon as you develop a good enough and consistent enough action to strike the ball on a regular basis, you should start to understand how far you hit each particular club. One thing we have to be very conscious of with most people when they're measuring the yardages is they tend to reflect their better than average shots. So they'll remember the time that they hit their 6-iron 170 yards onto the back of the green, but they don't necessarily remember the fact that that shot might have been downwind. It might even been downhill. It was probably off a very good lie, and it might have landed at the front of the green and rolled up to the back, and they'll remember, oh yeah, it goes 170 yards, and then they'll always try and hit their 6-iron 170 yards, and more often than not they will come up short. And a couple of key problems with that is that most golf course designers, most greenkeepers, most course managers, would put the danger, put the hazards, put the things and the features that you have to play over towards the front of the green. If I'm a golf course designer and I'm going to spend £10,000 building a big lake, I'm not going to put it at the back of the green that nobody sees. I'm going to put it right here at the front of the green. I'm going to dig the bunkers into the front of the green. I'm going to put the humps and the hollows all at the front of the green. And most club golfers land the ball in exactly the wrong area. They land it in the front of the green, in the neck of the green, in the narrow area. You as a golfer should now start taking a relevant club that lands the ball beyond the centre of the green. Aiming for the centre and the back half of the green is going to drastically improve your chances of meaning that your not perfect shots still land on the green and give you a good chance. So I would like you to think about in future the fact that if you hit the absolutely perfect strike on your 7-iron and you really middle it, you should notice that the ball doesn't land directly next to the flag right in the centre of the green. But if you absolutely catch it perfectly well, it would be better off landing back up this area, because you probably don't hit the perfect shot all the time. In fact, the perfect shot would land at the back. The average shot, the one that isn't quite dead out the centre of the golf club, the one that isn't quite a perfect lie or a perfect swing, the average shot should be the one that lands around the middle of the green. And then the not quite perfect, a bit scruffy, flew up into the air, got caught by the wind, would still land on the front edge of the green. We see too many people, when they hit their perfect shot, it lands at the front, their average shot lands off the green, and their rank bad shot lands 10 yards short, 20 yards short, doesn't even get near clearing the pond at all. It always lands in the pond or in the bunker at the front. So your perfect shots should land past the flag. Your average shots should land around the middle of the green and the flag, and your bad shots should land on the green at the front. Have a go at trying to hit your perfect shots past the flag and see how that means that your average scores will improve.